Get the most of your daily caffeine intake by learning how and why caffeine works. Once you know this, you'll know how to use it to achieve your major performance goals. Nearly 80% of adults in the US consume caffeine in one form or another every day. For most of us, it's a way of life, how we get out of bed in the morning or make it through an afternoon workout. But it does a lot more than just help overcome our brain grogginess or deliver a blast of energy. Taking in the right amount and the right time, caffeine can boost your performance in the gym and may even help you recover faster. Once you understand how and why your caffeine works, you can start strategizing to get the most bang for your buck out of the ingredients. Here are the top 5 things you should know about caffeine and how to use it more effectively. Caffeine does more than just give you a jolt in your pre-workout. It can actually help block specific receptors located throughout the body that are responsible for feeling fatigue. This can translate into more reps, more sets, and overall greater training volume. A 2012 study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that 180 mg of caffeine consumed 60 minutes before a bout of resistance exercises resulted in significantly more reps being completed in the bench press, deadlift, back squats, and row. The group that supplemented with caffeine also experienced lower ratings of perceived exertion. Caffeine has also been shown to improve maximal lower body strength as well as sprint performance. In order to maximize the anti-fatigue benefits of caffeine, I would recommend being a little more strategic with how often you take it. The more habituated you are, the less likely you'll feel the effect of caffeine. Try to save your pre-workout caffeine for this when you know you've got a grueling workout ahead of your plan or doing some PR testing. Morning coffee drinkers know the best cure for morning goodness is a shot or two of coffee. That's because caffeine, also known as natural stimulants, helps to dial down the amounts of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin that can make you feel tired and drowsy. The cognitive boost caffeine can deliver won't just help you get out of your bed and off to work in the morning, it can also help you stay focused during your workouts. A review study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning found that caffeine taken before strenuous training sessions helped to sustain exercise intensity and improve concentration. This was especially true in those subjects who were lacking in hours of shut-eye. Caffeine intake can also lead to improvements in reaction time, potentially helping athletes who participating in sports that require quick decision-making skills like soccer, football, and baseball. Too much caffeine can actually have the opposite effects on you. So the best way to experience optimal effect is to take roughly 300 mg up to 60 minutes before your workout. It's also best to time your caffeine intake when you most need it, either first thing in the morning or before a workout. Here's something I'll bet you didn't know. Caffeine taken pre-workout can help reduce the all-too-common DOMS, which are delayed onset muscle soreness, that accomplish a grueling workout. A 2013 study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning found that those who supplemented with caffeine before their workout reported significantly lower levels of soreness compared to a placebo, even though they were able to complete more repetitions during their lifting session. It's believed that caffeine can reduce the activity of adenosine, a substance in the body associated with fatigue that's increased during injury or heavy exercise. Decreases the perception of pain and soreness in the days that follow a strenuous resistance training workout, may allow you to increase the number of training sessions per week, and over time could lead to greater muscular growth. It's well established that consuming caffeine pre-workout can improve performance, but caffeine following your training session can actually help your muscle refuel at a faster rate. Research published in the Journal of Applied Psychology found that subjects who consumed caffeine with their post-workout cups had significantly higher rates of glycogen resynthesis compared to the cup-only group. In fact, the cup plus caffeine group had 66% more muscle glycogen than cup-only group. That's 66% more fuel in the tank during your next workout. Although scientists are not 100% certain how caffeine increases glycogen synthesis, higher glucose and insulin levels, as well as an increase in the activity of several signal enzymes responsible for glucose transport, are likely to be factors. Numerous studies have demonstrated caffeine's ability to enhance fat oxidations, your body's ability to break down stored fat into usable energy during exercise. Caffeine stimulates the nervous system and increases levels of hormone epinephrine, both of which can signal your body to break down fat. While this alone won't cause significant fat loss, combined caffeine with proper nutrition and a well-rounded fitness program may help you shred a few extra pounds and improve your body composition. Caffeine has also been shown to increase resting energy expenditure or the amount of calories you burn at rest for up to 3 hours post-ingestion. They don't give you a green light to go whole wild all you eat buffet, but an extra 200 to 100 calories burned each day could lead to noticeable weight loss over time. So what's the best way to take in your caffeine to re-up all of the benefits it has to offer? Current recommendations state that for performance benefits, trained individuals should consume 1 to 2 milligrams per pound of body weight 30 to 60 minutes prior to exercise, never exceeding more than 400 milligrams per day. Because each person responds a little different to caffeine, start on the lower end and gradually increase your dosage from there. Just be warned that too much caffeine can leave you feeling nauseated, coping with your stomach, or suffering from the caffeine jitter. You can build up tolerance to caffeine, so it's best to cycle on and off every 4 to 8 weeks. Or look for a product that also contains theacrine, the planted form of theacrine. Studies suggest that theacrine acts in a similar manner as caffeine, but is non-habit forming and can even reduce the habitation to caffeine when used in combination. Furthermore, coffee may work well enough to get you out of bed in the morning, but if you're looking to take your workouts to the next level, stick with pure forms of caffeine like caffeine anhydrous and avoid surgery energy drinks. Did you know about all those benefits coffee can give you? Or do you have any benefits that we didn't know about? Please share them below, and until I see you next time, stay healthy.